Hey, this is Cherise, Chaplain Cherise, and I'm calling to all to keep on praying for one another. Our praying warriors that's out there, we must keep on praying for one another, person in their life. I want to do my little testimony. I feel like I have to. God is telling me to do it, so I'm going to try to do it the best of my ability. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to be no holy-roly with it, but this is a true story. I battle with depression. A lot of people is not even aware of it because I'm always a smiley, giggly, loving person. I try to be that way in every form of fashion. But I have been battling with depression for many of years. And sometimes my depression can really get a hold of me and literally tie me up in so much knots where I do not, in no form or fashion, see my way through it. And I mean, it's hard. People, you don't even understand what depression is, and you don't even know when you're in it. I didn't even know that I was in depression again until I had to take a good check and a good look at myself. I wasn't doing the things that I used to do. I wasn't walking the way I used to walk. I wasn't talking the positive way that I always do. I wasn't ministering the way I should have been doing. And I didn't even know the depression had a hold of me so tight that I didn't even see what I was going through. But my wonderful God, He had to step in and let me look at the mirror and see through His eyes, not my eyes. Because the eyes that I was looking through, I was blind and I could not see. But when you look through God's eyes, you had to see the image of who you really was at that moment, at that time. And I saw that I allowed myself to fall apart. And I allowed myself not to do what I should have been doing. You know, God is really good, and I love Him so much. You know, I saw things that He had to let me see. I saw things that He had to let me see. I allowed my house to start falling apart. I wasn't cleaning the way I supposed to be clean. I wasn't putting things in order the way it's supposed to. And they said to always keep your house in order. And my house was not in order. You know, I have to keep it real. I have to keep it real. My house was not in order, okay? And I was not even walking the way I always walk, with a smile on my face and give people hugs and tell them I love them. I didn't even see that in me. I don't even know when the last time I had gave somebody a hug. It may have been 2 weeks, okay? I wasn't even speaking the way that I always speak. I wasn't even picking up the Bible and reading the words that I always read. That's when the devil had a hold of me for a few minutes. He thought he had me for a few minutes. He thought he got me on his side for a few more minutes. No, but it didn't even work, because every time he thought he had me tighter and tighter, God was just releasing me. God wanted me to see what I was going through. See, we as Christians feel that some of us, not all, we don't fall short of the glory. We all fall short for the glory. Regardless of you're a pastor, a minister, a reverend, a deacon, a missionary, a usher, a Christian, a Baptist, a Pentecostal, we all fall short of the glory. Because we are human, we all God's children, and God says there's nothing perfect. We're going to keep on falling, because if we be perfect, we can't call on God to help us. Then we don't need Him no more. See, that's the problem we have to understand. We gotta watch what we say to one another. I noticed that sometimes if I put a picture of somebody, put a picture of words or something up, someone want to knock it or put it down or say something smart about it. Learn how to look and read, and sometimes it's not for you to say. You think you're doing right by it, but you're really not. Because if you don't know how the person thinks in the mind, what spiritual battles they're going through at that moment, and you're not ready right there to help them, you're not there to hold them, you're not there to call them on the phone and say it's going to be all right, not this Facebook stuff. It's all right, Facebook is okay, don't get me wrong. But that's just a communication through pictures and words. If you can't be completely there for them, some things that you put on Facebook that you think you're saying that is supposed to be positive, it's not. Sometimes when people say things to me because of my depression, my illness, it literally knocks me completely down. It's an emotional thing. Because the problem is depression. You want to be accepted. You want to be loved. You want to feel like somebody. And with depression, all your life you've been getting negative words coming out people's mouth and negative things that have been happening to you in your life. It makes you suffer to the point where you feel like you have to be alone, that you have to be in a box. You don't want to be around nobody because the simple fact is you lock yourself in this box because you feel like if you are by yourself, no one can hurt you. See, this is where we mess up at. When we get in this box, we don't know how to come out of it. And those that know that they put you in that box, they have more power over you than they ever had over anybody else. Because right then and there, they know what triggered you. And some people just like to say negative things just to hurt people. Because it makes them feel good. But my God told me I am a warrior. He said, sometimes I have to allow you to go through some stuff, for you to see some stuff, to tell everybody about this stuff. Not no fake junk. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm having problems because I got to pay my mortgage, bills. Or my husband didn't give me enough money to get my hair and nails done. I'm not talking about that stupid stuff, because it's stupid. I'm talking about the real deal. Right at this moment, I'm talking about mental illness. That's what demons get a hold of. And they like to throw it on you. See, because the devil likes to play with your mind. That's the most strongest thing you have. You thought you had me, but God said she belongs to me. I belong to God. The devil thought he had me, but God set me free. Be blessed. Always remember, we gotta watch what we say and how we treat people, because you never know what's really going on with them. Bye.